Alright guys, welcome back. ASAP Grim here, and this is going to be the last video for this part 1 Chronicle before we go into the Engineering Chronicle. This is the second Chronicle for Elite Dangerous on this website, but it's the first one in 2021, and this is the Fresh Start Chronicle, where we've been working towards a Krait Mark II, which we now have. I'm getting my timer set up. This is going to be a proof of concept thing. We're going to go do some pirate hunting and just see how the Krait performs. Now, I'll take this all with context. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm doing with missions. I don't really know how to hunt down people for assassination missions. I'm not trying to make money off combat. I think that's what mining is for at this point in time. I would like to, in the end, learn how to manipulate the background simulator in these various minor districts, or maybe the game overall. That's an overall concept goal that I have, but I do not know how combat fits into that, or how localized versus game-wide those dynamics run. I don't really know when you're messing with the background simulator, are you affecting things on a really large scale, or is that more about affecting things on a local scale within a couple systems? I'm not exactly sure, but we're in Ybor, and I have a crew member now. This is Dana Stafford. He's rated harmless. The reason I go with this, guys, is from what I have seen on YouTube, mostly from Down to Earth Astronomy, but also some others. You can level these guys up all the way to elite, and when you do, they will cost less than if you hired them at higher levels. Like every level higher that you hire them at, and when it's all said and done, they're going to cost more than the level before them when they're all equal at elite. She will be the most expensive one in this bunch because she's an expert when they all reach elite. And then he'll be more expensive than her, and she'll be more expensive than him, and he'll be more expensive than her. So it's best to hire at harmless and level them up. I like the leveling up process anyway. One of the reasons that I play video games is that sense of progression. I love it. I really enjoy it. It's why I don't mind games that are grindy. But we got here, I was part of the Imperial Navy. I know the best of the best. There's a certain freedom with my life now. I join a crew and we visit exciting places. And sometimes I get to shoot people. You must have heard of the Sorbago Rebellion. I took down 13 Cobras during that campaign. So you can see that he makes 2%, and he has already made 18,072 credits with me. And that's because I went out and tested this a little bit before starting this video. And by the time I was done testing, I had gained a promotion to mostly harmless in combat, which I can now delete. Oh, that allows us to pledge ourselves to one of the powers. I've heard that that's kind of worthless, but it seems like it has potential. I hope they find a way to make that more worthwhile. Maybe you could get some factions going. I don't know. You know, like in WoW, you have Horde versus Alliance. It doesn't seem to have taken off here in Elite, but it seems like faction power play has a lot of potential, but never really took off. So we'll get rid of that. We now have an invitation from Todd the Blaster McQuinn. That's an engineer. So you are invited to visit my base and learn how I may help you get the most from your weapons. A marker for my location has been added to your galaxy map, Todd McQuinn. Okay, excellent. So for right now, though, we will auto launch. I have filled up and on fuel. I've repaired and I've restocked on all ammunition. And we'll go see how this works out. I don't have a fuel scoop on this vessel, and it's because I have the idea that we're going to be mostly working in a system with this guy. He'll travel from system to system within the bubble. You know, at this point in time, I just don't see a reason why he would need a fuel scoop too much, so I would rather have more defense, you know, and hull strength and stuff like that. But we'll see if it stays that way. In the next Chronicle, I think when we do the engineering, I very well may start that out buying an ASP Explorer, because that's going to be my planetary ops vessel, and that thing can really hop around. Oh, I have Morris targeted. Okay, let's see here. Hold on. And so when it comes to traveling to engineers and going to get materials and stuff like that, I think the ASP Explorer might be better to move around in than the Krait, but I want to apply the engineering that we are able to unlock to the Krait. So I've never done that before. I don't exactly know how that'll work out. Let's go here, Ebor 9. Oh wait, I think this is where I was testing at. Let's just stick with what I tested. Ebor 7. Alright, here we go. We're not mass locked. So I don't know how that works out. If, you know, can I gain access and then upgrade another ship? I think I can, but I don't really know. Anyway, that'll be for the next Chronicle. Alright, we just got to get out away from the gravity. This orbital that we were at, it's circling a planet that is very close to a star. So now we're picking up speed, see? We're into the light speed, and that travel time is plummeting. But you got to get away from the gravity wells initially, because at first it looks like it's going to take you forever and a day. One of the ironic things is that our guy made his name off of killing Cobra Wings, but Cobra Wing is the governing district that they have control of this system, so we're actually fighting on their behalf, it seems. But again, I'm a little bit confused on that. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm just going after guys that are flagged as warranted. And I've not really used the kill warrant scanner very much, because like I say, I'm not really trying to make money off of this, off of combat. Combat to me is more of a gameplay thing. That's why I'm interested in affecting the background simulator with it. I think that would be fun. It's not a money maker. But whenever I look at my utility drives, I don't really know what else I would put in there besides a kill warrant scanner. I could put another shield bank charger, maybe a second point defense. I mean, there might be some really valid options. I'm not really sure at what point in time diminishing returns kicks in for this stuff. Alright, we're gonna go right here. Oh, 75% throttle. I hate these direct approaches. I'd rather come in smooth. Can we jump out? Here we go. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, within 6 kilometers, that's not bad. So, I'm not very good at finding targets. There's a lot of clutter on the HUD. I feel like it makes it a little bit tricky. But that's something I assume I'll get better with over time. In the meantime, we got a guy right here. He's probably just mining. Malakovan. And he's clean. He's a member of Cobra Wing. Okay, we got miners. Here's another Sidewinder. I think he's protection for that miner. Yeah. Okay, well, Neil Timothy just scanned us, so we need to find maybe him. I don't see anyone. Oh, wow, there they all are. So they're flying protection for someone. Did I see laser fire out here? Yes. Okay, in the meantime, I did look at the down-to-earth astronomy video, and the Taipan with the plasma shooters is what I settled on. That seemed, you know, his opinion was that was about the best you could go with. It's a moderate decrease. He actually described it as a minor decrease in...
Okay, I'm in the hot seat. Initiating deployment.
And damage output with a substantial increase in defense. Wild Clover sounds like a bandit name. Did she die? Oh, she's clean. Well, who are you shooting at, Wild Clover? Investigating reports of crime, cease and desist. Submit to authorities, scans immediately. Okay. She is clean. So that's who's in front of us. There's nobody else on our HUD. I think this ship to my left on the HUD, let me see, I kind of moved. I think they just jumped in. Is this the system authority? Decrease, see if I can get somebody in my sights here. That's system authority. And I guess they're showing up as green because I've increased reputation here. Another system authority, because they weren't green during my test. Where's my resource site marker? We got action up here. We're able to boost up to 380, it seems. Ah, Neil Timothy. And is he in a wing? He is not, so I'm going to give my fighter the order
Okay,
to
Commander. Focusing my attack on your
attack.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Oh, we got 91,000 bounty for
Scan the
that.
area just in case someone tries to sneak up on us.
Oh, I forgot to get collector limpets, guys, because that is one of the benefits that we could get is we could collect some engineering materials. Okay, we got miner and probably some defense, an escort down here. Wild Clover jumped out. Barry Carlion is clean. Felix Harris is also clean. Okay, so they're running protection. It's telling me that there's spacecraft out here. Material. Maybe it's telling me that there's material. Somebody's getting torn up. Torbjorn. Okay, these are all materials. They're all squares. Again, all material. I can't seem to... Oh, okay, there's a miner in front of us. That's Barry. And there's another miner. MkII. Flip around and try and check this guy out. Okay, that was MkII. Well, it's a little dead. There's System Authority. Felt like I had a little bit more action going in my test run through. That sounded like somebody firing.
Scan detected.
This is a Python. Anaconda. Wanted.
Roger that, Commander. I'm moving into attack.
Down to 39%. Too good there, bud. %. That's a heck of a lot of armor.
Target destroyed.
And we got 66,000 off that. All right, sweet. The next one, I think I want to switch to where I'm the fighter and show you guys that. So there are hotkeys for telling your fighter, like I'm going to have him maintain formation now.
Okay, Commander. I'll hold fire for now.
The way that translates is holding fire, but in the hotkeys it's called maintain formation. So he's just flying alongside us now. And for me, number 3 on my numpad is the attack my target hotkey. Okay, Barry and Malakovan are the only ones I'm seeing besides System Authority. Let's see. Take a look at this guy here. That's Barry, right? Yes. Okay. Had to use my boosters to elevate up over the rock. Okay, well, instead of looking at the HUD, I'm kind of scanning the horizon now, looking for laser fire. And I've got the 2 miners, 3 miners. I don't know who the 3rd one is. I'm surprised he's not selectable yet. We seem to be close enough. There we go. Type 7 shins, weachers. Okay. That's our boy. I wonder how my multi-cannons got off-cantered. One has 14 ammo, the other has 80. It must have been a line of sight thing. Uh-oh. Asp Explorer. Ravix is clean, so what about the Python then? Cogroth. Okay, so now what I want to do is Switch to fighter.
Okay, Commander. Got control of the home base.
Okay, you're wanted now. I want to give the order to attack.
Roger that, Commander.
Oh, he's
I'm
on
moving
him
into attack.
already.
Scan detected.
Where's my boy? There he is. Oh! Oh, we got 45,000. Am I gonna get caught in that explosion? Okay. Well, we got a kill. That was messy. Let's see, lower my speed. Who are you? Federal gunship. Praskovia. Wanted.
Sure thing. Focusing fire on the primary target.
Oh, that's cool. Now I gotta actually be careful here because we are fixed, which means I can hit allies like System Authority, and then that would be trouble for us.
Target shields online. Target shields.
6%. Praskovia is fast. Not fast enough. 23,000. Alright. So there's System Authority. But what are you? Look at that boost. So you can kind of hop into your fighter and use your fighter as recon, because you are very fast and maneuverable. Here's a Cobra Mark, I think that said, yeah, Mark III. Competent, clean. Okay. It's all System Authority. What are you? You're a large ship. Is that a clipper? Imperial Clipper. Is that a large or a medium? You're wanted.
Scan detected.
Attack.
Okay, Commander. Focusing my attack on your target.
My temp is critical. Okay, yeah, so the plasma guns send my temperature up. I'm gonna boil you up. Too much damage. Get those shields down. I'm at 88. Oh yeah, we got him. MkII. Fief.
Glad we came out of that one alive, Commander.
Okay. So you guys kind of get an idea of how it works. Now the last thing we'll do is, let's see, click on him and request dock. Oh,
Copy that. Regulating speed for fighter retrieval.
okay, now these things go crazy fast. Yeah, I've, been, okay, I'm still boosting. we go. It's just like that. Now, I think that's fun. I like the fact that I can play with the big ship, or I can, hop into the fighter, and with owning one entity with the Krait Mark II, I get two different flavors of experience. You know. That guy was quick. A Viper, that's why. Alright, so let's go. We're really at the end of the episode, but let's go turn this in. Well, I don't know that I need to show you guys that. Well, it might be nice. Let me show you getting out of here. And then I'll put you on pause. I'll fly back to the station. I'll bring you back when we're about to land. And we'll turn in the bounties. We can look and see from transactions. We got 1 million. That actually outpaces my test. My test, I had 900,000, and I had a number of more kills, like 5 or 6 kills, 5 or 6 more. I think that oh yeah, too close. Yeah, yeah, I didn't do myself any favors there. Okay. Sometimes it'll jump through the rings, but I think that's when you're going to a different system. Well, I'm already at 100% shields. It was hull integrity that was compromised. So, what was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, so I think the Anaconda beefed up our earnings on that one. And I felt like we tore him up, that Anaconda. That fighter can really stick on bigger ships especially. And it's the slowest and least maneuverable of all the fighters, but by far the best defense. I mean, they're all paper lions, you know. Those fighters, they're pretty flimsy. I think that's why the Krait Mark II is the most popular anti-Xeno ship right now, as far as I can tell. And nobody puts a fighter bay on their Krait Mark II against these against the Thargoids, and I assume it's because it's worthless. Your guys get shot down immediately. That's my assumption. I haven't read anything like that, but if nobody's equipping that fighter bay, that means that either they're not bringing enough DPS, where some other module in there, like more defense or something, isn't more beneficial, and that's even if they're elite, or they're getting wiped off the map in a hurry. And I have a feeling it's that they're getting wiped off the map in a hurry. So anyway, I told you I would put you on pause, but we're coming in pretty quick, so I got to talking. Seven seconds equals 75% throttle. I'll see, there's another resource extraction site out there that we could go visit. And I'm interested in the whole assassination. Oh, I saw there were wet work missions too. So there's opportunities here for role playing, I think. You know, a lot of Elite seems to be about making money, but I would like to find the opportunities to just try and play a story and craft a narrative for somebody. It's just, I'm kind of new at that. I have a pretty decent imagination, but I'm not very practiced at, you know, short story fiction or anything like that, which is the kind of skills I think you need to put together a bit of an adventure. So I'm hoping that as I get more comfortable with the games that I play, that I'm able to bring some more of that to the table and practice it and have fun with it. So we'll see. I think this game is...
Access granted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 08.
I see potential for that in this game. And with Odyssey,
Docking approved. You may now hand over control.
they're saying with Odyssey, there's enough content. They're saying that there's going to be enough content that you don't even have to have it. You don't have to be in a ship. You can do you can do plenty just staying on foot. That there will be that much content to do. Now that's a pretty boastful claim in my opinion. And nobody's going to do that, or hardly anybody. They'll do it for like the lulz, you know, because you can. It'll be like an achievement thing. But most people, I'm sure, are going to play both, you know, and that would be the greatest fulfillment of the game. But what my point is that if there's going to be that much content with Odyssey coming out, you're talking about opening up a lot more room for storytelling and
Touchdown confirmed. Docking restraints engaged. Welcome, Commander.
kind of having the game sort of put things together that help do a story, like Crusader Kings 3. I don't invent an entire story as if I was writing a novella. Crusader Kings 3 will kind of put that together for me over a period of time, and I'm hoping that this game with Odyssey gets that kind of enough content to sew something like that together. About 13,000 in repairs. We'll restock, go to Starport Services, and we go to contacts. I think it's the Authority contact, and everything's for Cobra Wing right now because they're the designate. So we got $1 million there. And if we go to mission board, I think it'll show where we're at reputation wise. We're at cordial. You don't even have to go into this. I saw it right before we tabbed in. Because they're in charge of the whole thing, it's that envoy Vivian Richardson. And it tells us right there that we're at cordial with them. Okay. Let's look at crew lounge, and we can see Dana here has now made $39,000 off of us. That's his cut, 2% cut, and I believe that he also shares your XP for whenever it comes to ranking up. Now, a lot of people, they don't want to do that, especially when they're in my position where they're sort of starting the game and they have a lot to work towards. But I don't. I might change that in the future. I might. We'll see. But right now, like I say, I like to play the story, and I don't mind having patience and letting something be suboptimal when it comes to how much time it takes me to level up or something. So we'll just see how it goes. All right, but I think that's going to end this episode. Where are we at in time? That's 40 minutes. So that's going to end this episode and end this chronicle. The next chronicle I do is going to be all about engineering, and it's not me teaching. I know the basics, I think, but it's going to be more about me discovering, and hopefully it will. I'll try to title the videos so that you can see what topic can be discovered in that video for people who are looking for not just tutorials, but how it looks in actual gameplay. How do I go find this stuff? How do I look it up? What are my tools, you know? And I'll bring the display up and we'll look at the various ED tools that you can use and things of that nature. We'll probably be using Hawks Gaming again, you know, because he's got some engineering guides out there. And so I want to hat tip him. But that'll be in the next Chronicle. For now, this one's closed. I want to say thank you for joining me during this. This is a neat game, and anybody who's able to follow along with me on this and share their own experiences. It enhances my experience, so thank you on that level. You know, not thank you for visiting my channel and giving me more views and helping me build this up. I appreciate that also, I really do. But more, you know, if you enjoyed watching any of this, thanks for kind of being simpatico with me. We're both players in this, and I'll give you the 07, the 07 salute, you know, and that'll be that. So again, I'm Aesop Grim. Thank you for coming by the channel, and I will see you in the next Chronicle where that story begins. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grim's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.